Hey guys, welcome back to the Planner Pixie Co show and welcome back to another plan with me. This is my memory planner. It is the Aura Estelle Cloud and I am using Caress Press inserts this year. This is for the week of February 28th through March the 6th. This was actually Casey's birthday week, so I am using this Caress Press Cyber Monday mystery. This was the mystery for last year, 2021, and I am obsessed. I think this one is so fun. I definitely would have picked this up, like if it was just a regular one in her shop, I would have bought it. It never occurred to me to use it for Casey's birthday. It really didn't. Like when I seen it, it was never like, this is Casey's birthday kit. It wasn't. It only occurred to me to use it as I was sitting down to pull my March stickers, and I was like, what am I going to use for his birthday? And this is just, it's perfect. He loves NASA. He loves anything and everything like space, aliens, anything like that. And I didn't realize it, but the name of it is called Super Spacey. So it's even more perfect because he said as a kid, he got called Spacey Casey. So, I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect for him. And it's colors that I love. So it's perfect for the both of us. All right. So this is, I think the Essentials kit is what I purchased. Love, 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 love. I initially thought that I was not going to use this box and I was going to just use these two. It is like the same thing, so it's kind of like redundant to do both. But because I don't think I'm going to have enough of her headers, her header overlays, it has the washi strip. I think I might use it on my sidebar just to make all of the overlays work. So it did come with one of her foil bundles, and this is so fun. Look at the pattern on the washi. It's like alien heads and planets, and there's like moons and stars, and this is going to be just so good. I can't wait to get it all laid down. This is in silver hollow. You've got underlays, and then I did pull a couple of more underlays just in case I use a bunch of box extenders. I pulled my tall box overlay here. I just have this weird thing pop up on my screen and I don't know what that means. And if it's not filming me right now, I'm going to be so pissed. Anyway, I've got some Scribble Prints Co. stuff pulled to help make everything work. And then I do have these headers pulled too. Although hopefully I don't think I'm going to have to use those now that I'm going to do the tall box. And then I do have my months for up here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this back before I go any further because I don't know what that little icon is. Meh.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells
Okay, guys, I'm obsessed. This is so good. So I thought I was doing so good and like actually worked out the overlays to where it worked right. So I had one here and I forgot I had a box under here. So I had to take the overlay off of here, which always scares me to death when it's like another shop's kit. But I got it done. So then I put that one here. So I made a box to go on here. Go ahead and stick this on here. I just put Out of This World. That's what we're gonna go with. There we go. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so for the sidebar, I made this. It says, "Stay weird, life is too short to be normal." And then I just put like some little stars and a moon and a planet and a rocket. I think that's gonna look so cute. I love it. Can you even see? Guys, I think I need new lights. Like the glare off of these lights is really starting to bother me. Some of y'all have the best videos and the pictures. Some of the pictures y'all take of your planner, like how in the world? I'm not a good picture taker. I'm not a good picture editor. But some of y'all, like, how do you get the glare to not be on your foil? Like, I just don't quite understand. I need new lights. What lights do you guys use? It's just, I'm amazed by some of y'all's pictures of your planners. Okay, so let me just start this off by saying I didn't know if I was really going to be able to actually film this video, to like actually talk through it, like make it through it. And I wanted to because this is Casey's birthday week and I feel like the spread is pretty epic and it like deserves to be shown. But this was a really, really hard week for me. This was a really emotional week for me. But things, I'm not going to say are okay because I don't feel like this situation is ever okay, but like things seem to be looking up. It's better than it was. So I'm okay right now. Everything is okay right now. So we're going to get through this. And also, we're color blocking. It kind of color blocked for me. I kind of hate when that happens and I don't realize it because then I'm like, well, now I have to color block. And I swear I think color blocking is hard. I've been doing color blocking in my other planner, my fitness planner, but it seems easier because it's just, I don't have to use as many boxes, but like I start to run out of boxes and I kind of freak out. All right, so this particular Monday, the first thing I had to do, I guess we had packaged all the orders up the night before. This is from Scribble Prints Co. is I had to just print all the postage for it, for all of the packages. Oh, and I foiled my scripts. I foiled my scripts. I mean, how could I not with this spread? This is so good. I showed it to Casey and he really liked it. I mean, this was just so perfect for him. It really, really is. Okay. Well, other than the colors, but you know, the colors are perfect for me. So then after I got all of the postage printed, Casey took it to the post office. This is from Sweet Ava's paper. So I just put post office. And then it looks like I spent a lot of time on Photoshop. Was this the... Okay, so I think in my last plan with me, I had been doing some Photoshop something. And I thought that it was this, trying to figure out ombre, like putting the ombre in, my goodness, Randy. Putting the ombre in the girl's hair for that one kit, the throwback kit, but it wasn't. So I don't have a clue what the week before's Photoshop tutorial was all about because it was this one. This is where I spent hours and hours trying to figure out this stupid ombre hair, but I did it. So that's from Fox and Cactus. And then this is what started just a horrible, horrible week. My stepdad, if you've been here a minute, then you know he's had some medical issues just within the past year. This day, I had texted my mom for some reason, and she said, "I'm going to the doctor with Randy. I'll call you when I get home." And yes, my name is Randy, and my stepdad's name is also Randy. My mom just likes the Randys, okay? So I don't say when I was little because I still get called this. He's Big Randy and I'm Little Randy. Pretty much. That's how they tell us apart when they're talking to us. Anyway, she said, I'm going to the doctor with Randy. I'll call you when I get home. And I was like, is this just one of his like regular appointments? Because he had a kidney removed. It ain't even been a year yet. So, and he's been having like all kinds of follow-ups and he has to get scans and stuff like that. And she said, no, something's going on. And I called her and I was like, you can't just like leave me hanging like that. Like, what's going on? She's like, I said, what's happening? She said, I don't know what's happening. I was like, well, what's going on that's making you take him to the doctor? So she said he's having a hard time with the right side of his body. He's having a hard time picking up his right leg and his right arm. And the week before I had been over there, and the day before I went, he had fell in the garage. Like, he just fell over something. It's not like he was just walking and lost his balance. Like, he fell over something. And then later that evening, he got sick, dizzy, very dizzy, and throwing up. But it just lasted a night, and then he felt fine. So this is Monday. So that happened the Wednesday before this. So by Monday, he was having issues with the right side of his body. So she took him to the doctor. And they did a CT scan on him. This is just a worried snowball sticker from Sweet Ava's paper. We didn't get results until the next day, but in my head, I just knew he had a stroke. Like, I had already diagnosed him, you know? He's had a stroke. That's what I thought. I think that's what they thought. That's what Casey said. And I just felt like that's what had happened. So, I just kind of shut down. I was so worried, you know. The rest of the evening, I decided to just go to bed and do some designing and binging, which I pretty much did a lot of this week because it's just, I don't know, this was a hard week. This is from Coffee Monsters Co. Alright, so the next day on Tuesday, I was just still extremely worried. I have really, really bad nerves, you guys, and the older that I'm getting, the worse it's getting. I can't control it. I try, but I'm just a worrier. It's just what I do, and sometimes it's very extreme, and this week it was very, very extreme. So I just woke up worried this day. This is one of the little anxiety munchkins from Once More With Love. And then all I did this day is design. That's it. That's all I could bring myself to do. I'm not exactly sure that I don't really think we had a ton of orders, because if I was working on the Photoshop this day, then that meant this released on this Friday. I'm going to need to move these around. I've only used a few Caress Press kits, and I'm still not entirely comfortable with the box sizes, I don't think. They're a little different, I feel like. Like, these boxes are a little different, I think, than even like SPCs, and especially mine, so. Excuse me while I move things around. Shoot. This is so cute. I love the little alien heads. Alright, let me try to scooch this in the middle. That looks better. Alright, so I was just worried all day. All I could bring myself to do was just design, but that's really all I needed to do because I needed to get new releases done. So I just put design day, and I think that's from Plan So Cute, I think. So Mama finally called me with the results, and they found a spot in his brain, and they said it was cancer. That's one of the crying munchkins from Once More With Love, so I just put cancer is back. So like I said, it's not even been a year. And so that just, I don't want to cry. I didn't really think that I would cry through this, because I feel like right now emotionally, like I'm okay, but just kind of going back and reliving it. That just seems very, very scary, right? Brain cancer. It's just very heavy. So the rest of the day, I was just completely beside myself. I feel like I'm gonna start crying. Casey's not very well with like tending to people who are crying, and like he just doesn't know what to do. So he had to text my friend Kim. I had no idea. he had texted my friend Kim and let her know what was going on, and then she showed up. Like I said, I had no idea. Roxy was barking, and I got up and I was like, is somebody here? And it was her. And I just immediately started boo-hooing, and she had just like went to the store and like just snacks. She brought me Coke, she brought me Snickers, she brought me like just all this bad stuff to eat. To try to make me feel better. So I just put Kim came over with snacks. That is like one of the little celestial girls from Fox and Cactus. And she stayed for about 2 hours and we talked about it, and we talked about, you know, just other stuff. I could have put that one down more. See, I'm not really good with these box sizes. Had to use a lot of big boxes for this week because I really just designed a lot. But anyway, she stayed for a couple hours. It made me feel a bit better. But then after that, I was just like done with the day. I don't know if I took my laptop to bed. I don't remember. I might have, but I think I just went to bed and watched TV. But I'm using another one of these like Plan So Cute girls. She's curled up in a ball, and I just put done. Okay, on to Wednesday. This was Casey's birthday, but it wasn't. I think that I was making a pie over here. Not correct. His birthday was on Thursday. Okay. So this day I had to make sure I finalized what we were doing for new releases this week. Did I film this day? I think I posted my video for YouTube one day later than I usually like to, but you know, it was just a week. So like I said, I finalized new releases and I got them print and cut, but I just really did not feel like, oh wait, this is already Wednesday, so yeah, I had to film too. Did I have that on here? Let me see. Film, edit. Oh, I did it all on the same day, I think. I think I did not film the video until Thursday and then posted it on Thursday too. Let me pull this up because all I did was put initials on this script, so I've got more room over here. So I think I was still working on something as far as foil goes though. I think I was working on that foil bundle. That was the one that went with the throwback kit, so I didn't exactly have everything done, but what I had done I went ahead and printed and cut, and I just put NR. To me that means new releases. And then Casey wanted a peanut butter pie for his birthday. I've never made a peanut butter pie, but I googled a recipe and it seemed fairly easy. So I'd actually bought all this stuff the last time I went to get groceries, and I kind of hid everything so he didn't know that I was doing that. So I think he had left for some reason this day, maybe, or maybe I think he was just outside and I was trying to get the pie done before he like come in and caught me making it. And then once it hit midnight this night, like as soon as it hit midnight, of course I want to be the first person to tell him happy birthday, so I like hollered down in the basement, happy birthday, and then I was like, I made you a pie. So he had no idea. It was in the refrigerator and he had no idea. That is from Fox and Pip, and it was actually pretty good. And lucky him that his birthday hits right before Easter and all of like the Easter candy was out, you know. So we absolutely love the Reese eggs and the trees and the pumpkins and all that. It's so good. I swear that they use different peanut butter for those candies than they do like a regular Reese's cup. I swear they do. So I had bought some of those and I put several back and I cut up a bunch of those and like sprinkled it on top of the pie. It was pretty dang good if I say so myself. Definitely was not hard at all. It was like a no-bake something. Super, super simple. And so he was surprised at that. This is from Fox and Pip too, and I just put work on printables. Those I feel like take me the longest amount of time to do as far as like making sure everything is done. So I did that in bed, and then I watched like the worst possible movie I could watch. Feeling already down and depressed. Was a bad choice. It was a bad choice. This is from Once More With Love. I watched My Girl. But I have not seen that movie in so long. So cute. Oh my gosh. Her little face that she makes when she realizes he's gone. I just boo-hooed. Okay. This was actually Casey's birthday. Like I said, I had gave him his presents and his pie and everything at midnight because I wanted to be the first person to tell him happy birthday and to like give him whatever. So I'm using one of the bigger squared off boxes. I like to use these for birthdays. And then this is from Oh Hello Michelle. And then I just put Casey B-Day here. He turned the big 44 this year. I don't know how we got so old. He was 30 when we met, I think. And I was still in my 20s, y'all. I was still in my 20s. I was 28. Whew. And then he went to play a little tennis this day. This is from Coffee Monsters Co. It's one of the only other tennis stickers that I have, and it did match this spread, so I just put B-Day Tennis. So he had a good day this day. I did not have a good day. I could not get my emotions under control this day. I don't know what the crap. I cried all day long. I cried all day long. I remember sitting in here trying to pull stickers. I don't know if it was for this spread. It might have, no, I don't think it was for the spread. I think it was for the one before. And I would stop and cry, and then I'd do a little bit more, and I would stop and cry, and then I couldn't get it together. Anyway, so he got to go play tennis, which is like one of his absolute favorite things to do. So I'm glad my down in the dumpness didn't ruin his birthday. So let's see, I got the rest of the new releases done, and so I had to get them printed and probably foiled and cut. This is a very tight squeeze, you guys. Y'all know I hate that. I just hate stuff being right on top of each other. Okay. So this is from the Honey Bee Shop, and it was just pretty perfect. I feel like I put things on the wrong side, and maybe not. Okay. It's got like a little star and a moon on it and like a little heart, so that worked pretty good. So I put cut in R, which is cut new releases. And then I'm sure I filmed new. I'm out of order on this day, but whatever. I think I was trying to put my smaller stickers together because it was such a tight squeeze through here. This is from not Coffee Monster Co. That's not right. This is from Once More With Love. I did some Plan With Me prep, like I said. So I probably have it wrote down. That was for the Control-Alt-Delete kit. And like I said, I just couldn't quit crying. Here was what my thinking was. And so the doctor they talked to that day said what they thought probably had happened is it got into the bloodstream from his kidney. And, you know, it just went undetected until now. So they think it traveled from there to his brain, and just in my head, I'm thinking if it's traveled to his brain, it's probably everywhere, and that's just what I kept thinking. And you guys, this is also what killed me. I'm trying not to cry. That broke my heart because he started off the week at work, which now, knowing that is scary because he drives a big log truck, and I don't remember, like, the next day after going to the doctor, he couldn't walk. It had already completely took the right side of his body. He couldn't lift his arm. He couldn't lift his leg. He was in a wheelchair at this point. And that just broke my heart. And I just kept thinking the longer he waits to get to somewhere, to get to the doctor, like, what else is this going to cause? And that's why I couldn't stop crying. Anyway, I'll pull myself together. So that's why I cried all day that day. I just couldn't get that out of my head. So I pulled this crying munchkin from Once More With Love and just put Can't Stop Crying. He did go to the doctor on Friday. We'll get to that in a second. But it was like from Monday to Friday, like a whole week we had to wait for him to go somewhere. And I was so worried that it was just going to cause, you know, more problems and more damage and, you know, just all the thoughts in my head. I just was very overwhelmed by them. Anyway, it's a little crooked. Let me just say that right now, things are looking better than they were this week for sure. Real time, when this posts on Friday, he goes in for his first radiation treatment, which I'm scared for. Which I know, I don't think radiation treatments take very long, but I just feel so bad that he's having to go through all this, you know? Supposedly, he only has to have 3 radiation treatments on his brain. And they think that that'll get it, which is amazing. So his first one is this Friday, but I will say that he did have to have scans to see if there was other places in his body, and there is. But that happens the next week, so I'll talk about that then. But right now we're all feeling much better than we were, and at this point he is actually going to therapy, and he's walking by himself. It's slow going, but he is getting better, so I'm very, very thankful for that. So yeah, this was a really, really hard week. Really hard week. This is some of my new YouTube bears from Once More with Love. I just think they're stinking adorable. I might have cut it a little bit too much, but that's okay. So I did film, edit, and upload my new releases. I guess I could have put it over a little more. I'm not taking into consideration how small my scripts are over here. Just stick it on over. So cute. So just put NR again for new releases. Went up on YouTube. And then this night I made stuffed peppers. Not that that was Casey's request or anything to have for his birthday or even his favorite. I feel like here lately his favorite meal I make is shrimp and grits, but we had that the week before. So I made stuffed peppers for a birthday dinner. That is from Every Minute a Story. And then again, I did this to myself again this night. I've just been in like a kick of watching old movies. I feel like nothing beats like 80s, 90s movies. I just love them. But again, I could have picked a different one. This is from The Littlest Planner. I watched Beaches this night. That was pretty dumb, wasn't it? If you've seen that movie, I just cried again. Alright, on to Friday. We had new releases this day. And so the first thing pretty much that I did, other than just, I probably had a design session this morning. I usually start my mornings with a design session. This is from Rue. She is a character from our shop. I had to publish the sale. So that's what I'm putting there. And then I had to do some laundry. And then also, this was Randy's first doctor's appointment that he went to. He has seen so many different doctors. I don't even know what doctor this is that he's seen. I don't know if it was like an oncologist or like an actual brain doctor. What do you even call brain doctors? I can't even think. Anyway, I'm not sure. But he just kind of reiterated that they think that this may have been the same doctor he's seen on Monday. I'm not actually sure. It might have been. Kind of reiterated that they think that's what happened. It traveled. He gave him some steroids to start taking and said that he should see a remarkable difference in his movement from taking these steroids. So after learning that, I felt better a little bit, you know. That is from Fox and Cactus, so I had to do laundry, and then I just noted that it was Randy's doctor's appointment this day and just used like one of these little anxiety munchkins from Once More with Love. And just put Randy Doc. And then I was worried all day this day. I had anxiety all day this day, just waiting on the call from Mama as to what they told her. And I mean, I felt like they're really not going to tell her much more than what we knew, because it's not like he had any further testing or anything like that. So I spent the day working on my taxes. So fun. This is from Millie Paper Co. My camera died, you guys, but I went ahead and offloaded the footage just to make sure where I stopped off at, but I caught it before it did go any further. So like I said, this is from Millie Paper Co., the little side-eyed girl, because who likes working on taxes? Not me. I'm actually, when I hop off of here, going to work on them again. I hope that I can have them. What's today? Thursday. I hope. I'm going to try to do 6 months today and 6 months tomorrow, and then call and make me an appointment and just be done with it for the year. I freaking hate taxes. And then Mama finally, it wasn't like super late in the day, but this is the last thing I put for this day. I'm using like one of the little FaceTime stickers from Sweet Ava's Paper. She didn't FaceTime me, but it was the one that matched the spread. Mama called with update, which was just what I already said. They gave him steroids and said that he should see some improvement. So that was that day. And then on to Saturday kind of turned into a last minute date day. The first thing that happened this morning was Mama called me with news that Randy could actually wiggle his toes and his fingers and like kind of pick his leg up and stuff this day. So that was really good news to know that steroid that he was on was hopefully going to start, helping that situation. And it did. It has. Little by little every day he has gained more and more movement, and so that's amazing. So I'm using this cute little girl from Fox and Pip. I just have stickers falling everywhere. Something's going on. Because that made me happy to hear that. Made me feel a little bit better. And I just put Randy can move. And then, like I said, this turned into a very last minute date day. So our friends Kim and Nate, it was their anniversary this day. And they were going to Chattanooga to do a couple things. And she had called me the day before to see if we wanted to meet them at Topgolf. Well, one of these is crooked. I think it's the top one. So I've actually never been to Topgolf. I don't think Casey has either. And like, here's the thing. I think I've said this before. We don't travel well together. Casey scares me when he drives, and it makes him mad that I get scared, I think. So I didn't want to drive because I'm like a very nervous driver, and like I'll drive, but I only like driving places like I actually know. Like if I'm going somewhere I don't know where I'm going, I don't really like to drive. And I had no idea where Topgolf was at. So I was like, I know I'm not driving. And he was like, I'm not driving you. So Casey had then made the decision that we were not going. But so she was texting me this morning about it. And it went from Topgolf to, do you guys want to go eat with us too? And then, so Casey had already texted her that he was not, neither one of us wanted to drive. So she texted him back and was like, well, just come on and I'll drive all of us. So it was very last minute. I had to like jump in the shower, get ready. So like within an hour we were gone. I'm using this little couple sticker from Once More Love and just put date night. It's been a while since we've had a date night, especially a date night like this. When is the last time we actually went somewhere? Like for a date. I really don't remember. It was my birthday, I think. That was in December. We went to a movie and went out to eat. But this was a lot. So we all got pedicures. So this was one of the things that they were gonna do. Actually, Nate had no idea what we were doing. Kim had planned everything. I'm going to try to stick all my labels in here first because it's a bunch of these little labels. I hate it, but here we are. I had a lot of things to fit in here. So, Nate actually had no idea where we were going. Like I said, she had planned it all. And he knew that we might be going some places with them, but not what we were doing. So, okay, I can move this down a little. Anyway, the pedicures was the one of the things that she thought they were going to do by themselves, but then we went with them. So we all got pedicures, and it was nice. I mean, I haven't had a pedicure in a really long time. I think the last time I had a pedicure was with Kim, and it was like right when the pandemic hit. That looks okay, I think. So it's been a good two plus years since I've even had a pedicure. So that was nice. This was on a freebie that I had. I don't really have. I think I got one pedicure sticker, but it was from Stick with a Plan Co. and the colors did not match at all. Plus, it was kind of big and it would not have fit in this space. So, And again, I feel like I do my labels backwards of how other people do them. I like having this on the other end. That's cute. That was on a freebie from Bubba Bear Studio. So pedicures. And then we ate at this place called Firebirds. I had never heard of it. Had never eat there. It was good. But let me tell you, when I say it was expensive, woo! It was expensive. So while we were eating, Nate called. She finally told him that we were going to go to Top Golf was what the plan was. So he was like, the last time we had to call and make an appointment, and like, I guess she didn't remember that. Or making a reservation or whatever. So he called and he said, they told him that you couldn't just walk in, that they were taking reservations, but the reservations were 4 hours out. They were going to have to wait 4 hours. So we were like, no. So we ended up going to Dave & Buster's, you guys. I've never been to Dave & Buster's. Casey had never been either, and he was so excited to go. That is from Bubba Bear Studios. They had been before, so they had like the cards that you refill. They had 4 of them, so they let us have one and we just filled the cards. It honestly was not what I thought it was going to be. I felt like it was kind of like there was a restaurant place for the adults to drink, and then the games were for the kids. I don't know why I thought a grown-up arcade game would be, but in my head, that's what I thought it was. A grown-up arcade place, but it kind of was not. Anyway, we played a bunch of games. I won quite a few points or tickets or whatever. Ended up getting me a Dave & Buster's hoodie, which I honestly really love. And then like a little stuffed unicorn. That's what I got. So by the time we got home, we were exhausted. I want to say it was like near midnight at this time. We both went to bed and just crashed out. So using another Bubba Bear Studios and just put bed early. Okay, on to Sunday. Casey played tennis again this day. I remember him playing tennis so soon after that day, but he loves the tennis. We did finally order him some new shoes to play tennis in. He has been like wanting new tennis shoes forever. I kept telling him to pick some, and bless his heart, every pair that he picked, they either didn't have his size, or they were out of stock, or you couldn't get them till months down the road. But we finally got him some. So I'm using this same sticker from Coffee Monsters Co., but just in a different color because that's just what worked in this spread. And then I just put Casey Tennis here. I did actually find some clip art that is tennis balls that I'm thinking about adding to the shop. But my only thing is the shop that has them will not allow me to do printables. So it makes me kind of not want to, but then also they have their own printable shop. So I probably could just, you know, point y'all in that direction. I don't know what to do. Anyway, I had to do laundry this day. This is from Stick With The Plan Co. And then it looks like I didn't do much of anything. This is from Pumpkin Paper Co., who still hasn't reopened her shop. I worked on my scripts for my fitness plan with me, and also I think for the plan with me that I had prepped. When was it? Thursday? Yeah. And then, per usual, Casey brought us back Subway on his way home from playing tennis. This is from Scribble Prints Co. The most neutral sub sandwich I had. So Subway, and then I filmed my fitness spread. And that's pretty much all I did this day. Laundry, worked on my computer, and filmed my fitness. Let me check my notes. It might say something else, but I didn't have more room. Laundry was the sheets. Let's see. Oh, I did work on my kit lineup this day too, but I didn't have room to put that in. I did, I filmed my Control Alt Delete this day too. So I did film 2 videos, but I just put fitness. This is from Every Minute a Story. Film fitness, and then I watched the movie Marry Me. This is not exactly the right pink, but it'll do. That's a new Jennifer Lopez movie. Honestly, I like J-Lo movies. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I've seen like some not good reviews on it, but I liked it. Okay, this is such a good spread. Probably one of my favorites I've done so far this year. I mean, the bottom washi is just so good. Even though this was just a really, really crappy week for me. It was Casey's birthday week. I wanted to make this special. So, and honestly, I don't really like sharing stuff like that, like on social media. But here is what happened to me this week, and that's all that my spread pretty much was. As you can see, I don't want to make stuff up. Like, this is actually my memory planner, and I want, no matter how bad the crap is, you know, you're still going to put it in your planner, because this is what happened to you this week, and it's a pretty significant thing that happened. And if nothing else, I feel like any amount of like prayers and good wishes and positive vibes that can be sent our way, especially today as this is posted, he's going in for his first radiation treatment. As many positive vibes that we can get sent our way, like, the better. So if you guys could do that for us, we would be greatly, very appreciative, and I love you guys for doing that for us. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, like, subscribe, do all the things so you don't miss all the things, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.